Alright guys, so I got my hands on this Evercoat Brushable Seam Sealer, and I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. I've used a bunch of different seam sealers over the years, and this one definitely stands out. First off, it's brushable, which is a huge plus. No messing around with caulking guns or getting it everywhere. Just grab a brush, and you're good to go. It goes on super smooth and even, which makes getting a nice, clean seal a breeze. Now, this stuff claims to have highly adhesive properties, and let me tell you, they're not kidding. I tested it on bare metal, painted surfaces, even some fiberglass, and it stuck like glue to everything. Seriously, this stuff isn't going anywhere. That's a big deal, especially if you're working on a project that's going to be exposed to the elements. You don't want your seam sealer peeling off after a few months. Another thing I really like about this Evercoat sealer is how quickly it dries. It's advertised as being paintable in an hour, and in my experience, that's pretty accurate. I was able to lay down a coat of primer without any issues after letting it dry for about an hour. That saves a ton of time, especially if you're on a tight deadline. And speaking of painting, this stuff takes paint beautifully. No weird bubbling or lifting. It creates a really smooth, even surface that's perfect for painting over. I used both lacquer and enamel-based paints, and both adhered perfectly. Now let's talk about versatility. This seam sealer works on steel, aluminum, fiberglass, you name it. That makes it a great all-around option for any automotive body repair project. Whether you're patching up a rusty fender or sealing up seams on a fiberglass boat, this stuff will get the job done. One thing I did notice is that it's a little thicker than some other seam sealers I've used. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's something to keep in mind. You might need to thin it out a bit if you're working on really tight seams. But honestly, the thickness is actually a benefit in most cases because it provides a really robust, durable seal. Overall, I'm really happy with this Evercoat Brushable Seam Sealer. It's easy to use, highly adhesive, dries quickly, and takes paint like a champ. If you're looking for a reliable and versatile seam sealer for your next project, I definitely recommend giving this one a try. It's a little bit more expensive than some of the other options out there, but I think the quality and performance are definitely worth the extra cost. It's just made the whole process so much easier, and the results are fantastic. So yeah, 2 thumbs up for me.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.